Y'all must have forgot the two best minds on YouTube right now in any sense, but especially when it comes to predicting MMA fights. Are you kidding me? 2 for 2. Everyone wanted to talk to you about Whitaker, the anti-wrestling. Oh, what's up with Khamzat? What's up with Khamzat? Why is he doing blah, blah, blah? Don't buy into the fake news media. We stood true to our predictions, and we both went 2 for 2. And we don't even tell you, we get the guy right, but we'll tell you how it happens. We'll tell you the round, and we'll tell you frickin' whatever else you want to know here, pal. Nicely done. I tip the cap to you. That's not the way. That looked like if Jamal Hill was trying to tip the cap to you, that's probably how he would do it. Justin, what'd you think? Khamzat Chimaev versus Robert Whitaker.
Dude, I don't know how more impressive you could be at that stage. We talked about how it was kind of like I said, yeah, if he loses this fight, is it the end of his career type of thing? No, but the trajectory and the hype and everything behind him, just it was all, this fight was so big for his career. Comes in, everyone's like, oh, he doesn't look as chiseled. Well, yeah, he's not depleting his body as much as he used to. He doesn't look, he's got the hair. He doesn't look as aggressive, this and that, bro. I think we're just seeing a guy mature a little bit and just he's dialed in. He's focused. I heard that he's got like nutritionists and everyone like work. Like, dude, this dude's all in. I think this guy is taking this division by storm. And you're going to hear from me right now. I'm going on record to say this is, and it's not that I just think he has the body for it. He is the one guy that I think we could see potentially. Well, no, because he probably won't cut down to 170 again.
Yeah,
but
hey,
you talk about triple champ status. He could do it. Make no mistake about it. This guy will win the belt in his next fight. DDP, Strickland, line him up. I don't care. First round, second round, mauling. You know what's coming. You can't stop it. Very impressive, dude. He came out like he always does. I maybe expected him to maybe strike a little bit, ease into it.
Yeah.
Right into the single leg, chain wrestle, mauling, and then we see Whitaker's teeth, bro. I was wondering why he tapped so fast, but totally makes sense now. Yeah. I mean, dude, just a very impressive fight for him. In my personal opinion, I think he should be fighting DDP next for the title. Do not think that Strickland deserves it over him. And to be honest, I won't be surprised if the UFC fucking does that. But
well, haven't we heard rumors of like that fight being in
312? Yeah, Sydney.
Yeah. But I agree with you. I think they're fine just letting Khamzat wait. But dude, if Sean Strickland wins, again, isn't that how this game works? If it's 1-1, one would suppose they would fight for a third time.
Not right away, bro. Not right away.
I think you just need, again, Khamzat is a superstar, and I mean, he could obviously just enhance his star even more. So, like, I think they should make that fight. But I've always said that. I just am not like the biggest Strickland guy anymore. So, like, I guess maybe that's playing into my opinion on this. But, dude, like, I don't know. I agree with you. Who would win, Strickland or Khamzat? Like, I don't even think that's like that close of a fight. I think Whitaker on paper matches up with Khamzat way more. So, like, I think
DDP's got a better chance than Strickland does against them.
So that's why I agree. But if they are going to go ahead with the Strickland DDP fight, please make it soon because I want to see Khamzat Chimaev fight for a belt. His wrestling, the only thing I can compare it to is Khabib, dude. There's no one that you're sure this guy's getting the takedown. Yeah. I watched the Usman fight for the first time since it happened last week just to like whatever, because I kind of wanted to see if I was remembering it right, all these things. Dude, like some of those takedowns were like kind of like sloppy and like he still gets Kamaru Usman down. Like, I don't care. You don't forget how to wrestle. In 5 days notice, 5 months later notice, it's Kamaru Usman, man. So like taking him down, ragdolling him is impressive. And like the fact Robert Whitaker, nobody's done that to him. DDP took him down, but like, bro, that early takedown, and then like, they were on the fence for a little, and he just continues with that pressure. Man, I can't really, even Khabib, like Khabib was doing that in title fights maybe, but he wasn't doing that his whole career. I don't think we've ever seen anyone like Khamzat. We're going to talk about how we've never seen anyone like Ilya either. I guess we're seeing a lot of stuff for the first time these days, but man, that guy is special. Him versus DDP is fireworks, man. That is a sick fight, and that's what I want to see next.
Bro, like you said, though, I think that's something that, like, a lot of people, like, take for granted sometimes is, like, when other fighters talk about another fighter, like, don't get me wrong, there's, like, they might pick a fight and they got their favorites, this and that, but, bro, when you hear a guy like Usman, who's one of the best of all time at his weight class, like, go on his podcast and talk about how, like, bro, when I fought this guy, like, dude, it's just something different about the wrestling, and then you hear like Gilbert Burns talk about Topuria and how, like, what he did in his camp, like, leading up to the Emmett fight. It's just those small things that people kind of, I feel like, don't really pay attention to are like things that, dude, it tells you how these guys that have been in there or really seen these guys compete or fight up close and personal, they know things that, like, a lot of other people don't. And I just think Usman said it best. He's like, bro, I'm telling you, he told Cejudo he's going to get a hold of him. And I think he's going to be too much for him too early.
Yeah, I honestly, I'm glad you said that as I fix my hat. Cause you said that last week while we were like making predictions, and I looked up the clip. Like, again, I think MMA is one of the most, like, you got to have a ego, right? And like, rightfully so. But like, these guys, you don't love like to, give someone that much credit, right? Especially after they beat you in that way. Like, it definitely kind of sucks. So like, but Usman, he was just like, yo, that guy's different, hearing that from Kamaru Usman, who's fought them all. So I don't know that. Again, I was already picking Khamzat, but like, that obviously made me feel a little bit safer with the pick. That squeeze, man. And now I even saw, I was just watching these guys pop up on my YouTube, and I'll watch like a clip, and I'm like, yo, they should make podcasting material more expensive. Am I right? Like, this guy was like, oh, well, Rob already had these jaw problems. So like, it was a face crank, and like, he usually wouldn't have had to tap. Like, did you see his face? Like, I thought that was a joke the first time. Like, his teeth are like under his tongue. Do you think that had nothing to do with Khamzat's grip strength? His squeeze? You see the picture of Kevin Holland after their fight? His eyes are bulging out of his face. Like, clearly this guy's a problem. And I can't early predict. So how does him versus DDP go? Because another clip that's going viral is Whitaker easily taking down Dracus du Plessis like 2 minutes into their fight. And it's like, if this guy could do that to you, what is Chimaev going to do?
Truthfully, honest opinion, if I stand here right now, Khamzat Chimaev be a first round stoppage.
Yeah. There you go. Nice. Real nice. I don't know.
Hey, I will say, if anyone can weather the storm a little bit, though,
Tim.
Dracus has shown that he's got the dog in him to weather the storm a little bit.
That's why I question it, because like, already people are already saying like, wow, Khamzat, like that video I just said, like, if Whitaker could take him down, and all the goofy clips, every time DDP is going to fight for the rest of his career, you're going to see, is it against Brunson? I think it's before Brunson, because Brunson takes him down easily a couple times.
Yeah.
40-year-old, the ghost of Brunson. Then you have, the clip I'm talking about where he does like the reverse takedown. He's like shooting for a takedown against the fence, and he just like pulls guard almost and falls on his back to the point where the announcers are like, what was that? So we're going to see those clips every time he fights, these goofy clips. That's kind of just who he is, I guess. But I don't know. I'm very excited for that. That's all I'll say. And I'm telling you, man, hopefully they announce Strickland versus DDP soon. If Sean Strickland wins, and then we have to have a trilogy.
No, bro, no chance. I'm telling you right now, Khamzat's fighting for the title for sure. He's the big.
Oh, you're saying after? So they say February.
Yeah,
whatever.
Even if the next fight is a split decision win by Strickland, I'm telling you, they're not. Hamzat's fighting for the title for sure, bro. Too big of a star, too many eyeballs, way too
I
many.
agree. No,
Yeah,
I agree.
100%.
I think the timeline got really jacked up after he missed the fight in June because
Yeah.
that was what it was going to be. It would have been him instead of Strickland, I think.
Bro, they
That
tried to give him fucking Leon fucking at 300, bro. He would have put Leon. He would have won the title inside of 3 minutes. He
yeah,
would have
dude,
taken
that would have been
easily,
bad. Fucking Bilal
easily.
took him down in 20 seconds. I can't imagine what he would do. You mentioned the triple champ. This guy's not making 170 anytime
No, he
soon.
barely made 185 this Friday, dude.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, maybe he is. Maybe he has calmed down a little bit, which I would like to see. Like, again, that made me nervous because sometimes that makes you a better fighter, right? Like sometimes that wild persona like makes you better at fighting. But like, so that's why I was a little bit scared about it. But I don't know. He had a kid. Apparently his kid had some health issues. Like, talk about something that will mature you real fast and like have you stop, just screaming like a lunatic. So happy he won. I think him versus DDP is a sick fight. But let me just say, what an exciting time in the UFC, dude. I think Khamzat is one of the more talented guys we've ever seen. We just saw him buzzsaw through Robert Whitaker in a way that nobody's ever done.